Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Shop Talk from Hancock Fence. I'm Dutch Hancock and we're glad you joined us today. Today I want to talk a little bit about post caps. All of our installations these days include steel posts. Obviously they need a cap over the top of the post to keep the rainwater out and keep them sealed up tight. We have two choices. We have a dome cap, which is our number one choice, and then we have what's called a flat cap. And today I wanted to explain the differences between the two. From time to time we get people that prefer to have the flat cap because when the fence is finished, basically over the top of the fence you won't see the cap. Whereas with the dome cap, when it's finished you see a small portion of the dome sticking over the top of the fence. Visually it doesn't make any difference to me, it doesn't bother me, but obviously everyone has different tastes and we try to please everybody we can. A couple of disadvantages with the flat caps. First of all, when we set the posts, we set them a little bit long so we can adjust the fence to fit whatever kind of terrain is under it and give it its best look. Therefore, once we decide exactly where the fence finishes out, then we'll take a bandsaw or a portable bandsaw or a reciprocating saw to trim off the post to the correct height. We do that freehand. It's very difficult to get a nice straight cut on the top of the post. Most of the time they end up looking like this. They're not straight, they'll have a slight slant to them one direction or the other, and it's just not a very good look as far as a finished product goes. With the flat caps, since they sit on top of the post, they don't follow the contour like they should. One side usually fits nicely and the other side doesn't look so good. So depending on which angle it was cut at, that's kind of what you get. Secondly, the flat caps don't get a tight fit. They just basically sit inside the post. So there's a chance for weather and rain to wick inside under the cap and basically get into the interior of the post. Not a good thing. They're a loose fit, they don't fit tight, they fall off very easily. There's just several things that I don't particularly care for. It's a lot of sacrifice. The reason we like the dome cap, each dome cap has a 3/4 inch neck around the outside of it. This cap actually fits over the outside of the post. So it covers up that ugly cut, it covers it up completely, and it slides down and snaps on. Then it has 3 ribs on the inside of the cap. We'll take a hammer and tap it down for a good snug fit, and it's on there good and it doesn't shake, rattle, and it's difficult to get off. More importantly, since it fits over the outside of the post, it is impossible for rainwater to get inside. So it's a good weather tight fit. Once again, flat caps, loose, not weather tight, poor seal, very good possibility of water getting inside the post and rusting the inside. Secondly, dome caps. Definitely the way to go for a good weather tight fit. Some people have, complained because they're very shiny when they're brand new, but I've got good news. Since they're raw aluminum, they don't have any type of a sealer or a clear finish on them. It's just raw aluminum. And they dull very quickly. So you go from shiny and new. This cap has been stored indoors here in the shop, so it hasn't been exposed to the weather. But when it does get exposed, it will turn a nice flat gray color. Doesn't shine hardly at all, and definitely a big difference within a couple of months, so they don't stick out so much. But basically, we recommend the dome cap for weatherability. You're going to see just a little bit over the top of the fence, but doesn't offend most people. And definitely we suggest going this route to make sure that we don't get any water in the post and your fence will last as long as it can. We appreciate you joining us today. If you have any questions, please give me a call at the office, or you can email me at dutch@hancockfence.com. We'll be glad to answer any questions we can for you. Thank you very much and have a good day. Bye-bye.